Okay, what's up? Hi, how's it going? Welcome to this video. And I'm sorry, I don't really have like a format, like an intro of welcoming and stuff. I just actually say, sorry, I just actually say whatever just pops up in my mind, and I guess I actually have to work on that. But I just wanted to actually make this video, like just actually wanted to make a quick video about um my journey my journey as a freelance copywriter. And honestly, I don't even know where to start. I actually don't know where to start because there are a lot of there are a lot of, for me personally, there are a lot of entry and exit stage. And so far I haven't actually found anything benefiting from it. Not because it is not what it is, but personally, I'm not just putting in the work required. Because when I think about it, I don't even actually like remembering this path I took, because I've actually been in this space for a couple of years now, and I've seen a lot of trends come and go, and basically I was just kind of like a sideliner. I was just watching from the sides. I've just been sort of a spectator, like a crowd. I haven't actually gotten into the field. I haven't actually gotten into the battlefield and gotten my hands dirty. I've just been watching from the sidelines, and and that's one of my biggest regrets in this space. And one of my biggest, like, one advice I'll give people out there starting this freelance copywriting journey like me is forget every strategy you have been told. Um forget every approach. The number one skill set you can actually learn and master if you actually want to make it as a freelance copywriter is you have to be consistent at this game. Number one skill set you have to have in this game is that you have to be consistent at this. Look, I don't care what any guru tells you. Do this, do this. Look, if you can't get your shit together, you can't get your shit together and show up every day and put in the work required for you to make money in this. I don't care how long you've been in this space. Like you're not just gonna like you're not just going to be cut out for it. And I would say I started this since I would say 2022, or let's say late 2021, beginning 2022. And I've just been learning, you know, learning theories. I've just been learning how to, you know, practical. Sorry, I've just been learning theory and all, how to do this, how to do that. I've not actually gotten like any results for myself, and it's actually heartbreaking. Like it actually pains me whenever I think about it. But right now is actually what I use as my fuel. It's actually what I use as my motivation to keep up, sorry, to show up and actually make something from this. Around that around that 2024, I actually picked up my pen again, and I was like, I actually want to make money from this. Like, I want to get serious with this stuff. And I just kind of jumped learning this skill learning this skill. I just kind of jumped to client acquisition. And that's a very, very big mistake you can actually make while that's a very, very big mistake you can actually make while getting your hands into copywriting. You don't learn the skill, you don't practice the skill, you've not mastered the skill to some certain levels, and you just jump to client acquisition. Of course, you're gonna flop, and you're not gonna stay consistent with it. Look, there's actually a process to this stuff. There's a process to making money here, and if you leave learning what makes copywriting and just jump into getting clients, because of some dude on the internet promised that you could make 2k per month, 3k per month, 5k per month, and all you're just thinking of is clients, bro. Honestly, you're going to nah. I don't think you're actually gonna last. You have to do what is required for you to get money, and there are a lot of things. Like, you have to write copy, you have to practice copy, you have to get a mentor, someone that can hold you accountable in this. When you figure out your shit, then you can then transition into client acquisition, sending outreach and getting client and all. But if you're just here for the money, I know we are all here for the money, but if you just leave one aspect aside, and that's what I did, like in the beginning, as of last year. And at some point, I actually was seeing results with client acquisition. I would get a reply, and I would offer a prospect that I want to actually write some marketing materials for them, and they would agree. Well, along the way, I couldn't just keep up with it, because when I actually just was about writing, I would just stare at my laptop, and I'll be like, what the hell am I going to write? Like, I don't know what to write. So you actually have to bring your head down and just learn the skill. It's not going to actually take forever. It's just for a couple of time, and then that's just what my lesson is. The first lesson I've actually had in this space, because the whole purpose of this YouTube channel is I just want to share lessons, document my process, document my journey on how I'm actually making it as an online hustler, one of them being freelance copywriting. And yeah, I don't really have a lot of stuff figured out. I don't really have a lot of stuff figured out. I don't have a lot of stuff figured out at all. I'm still I know the best way to actually get results is to go out there and get your hands dirty. So, and another mentality that I would also warn beginners like me is not to have this scarcity mindset, this scarcity mentality. Because you're just a beginner, you think that you can actually make it as a copywriter. You have to get this course, you have to buy this course, you have to buy this, you have to buy this resource, you have to overwhelm yourself with information. No, actually, you don't actually need that. A lot of gurus have sold you. You have been sold to a lot of times by these gurus and all. So you have been sold the fact that you can't actually make it as a copywriter if you don't buy that course. So that kind of mentality is what you've been adapted. But I can rest assure you that you don't actually need a course and all. You can actually learn a lot of stuff just from YouTube, just from reading books on marketing, practicing your copy, getting someone that can hold you accountable, networking with other group of freelancers, people that are actually high above you, people that are two steps ahead of you that have actually been in this game, networking with them and getting on calls with them, chatting with them, texting them, okay, hey, also could you give me some piece of advice, how to navigate this. You don't actually need to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars like on courses and educational materials. You can actually do this stuff for free. The experience you get from working with clients for their real projects in real time, honestly, is going to be way, 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 way valuable than just doing any theory and learning stuff that you're not actually implementing. And yeah, another stuff I've figured out is this whole copywriting branch of a thing. If you actually want to make it as a copywriter, you have to pay it. If you want to make it big as a copywriter, you have to pay it with other skills, funnel building, you know how to build funnels, I would say you know how to run paid ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads. You know how to you are a media buyer. You learn the art of media buying, and other marketing skills. Copywriting is just like a branch in a tree. So if you actually want to make like really, really cool cash from this, you have to expand your skills. And honestly, to some extent, I used to believe that freelance copywriting is actually dead in 2025. With the advent of AI and stuff. But I personally believe that there are still a lot of people making money with this. There's still a lot of people making money with this. So I would just advise you, if you are starting out, number one thing is make sure you actually stay consistent. Look, I can't emphasize this. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay really, really consistent in this, because if you're entering and exiting, dude, you're not going to see any progress. And when you actually come back, you're going to see a lot of stuff that you're falling behind. And the amount of time it will take you to, the amount of time that you've wasted is that same amount of time you would have taken to figure out a lot of shit. So I'm talking from experience. But yeah, I'm actually fired up right now. Right now, I actually, I don't even need like. Right now, I'm actually back. So expect more videos like this from me on YouTube, and I'll just be sharing my lessons, my mistakes, my failures, my wins, my experiences and all. So I'll just be documenting it, because right now I'm actually like in my finals. I'm actually in my finals in college, and dude, I really need money. I really need to make money like right now, like crazy. Like I need to make money. This hustler mentality, just beating and stuff. So yeah, I'll just leave with this. Those who actually win in this game are those who actually stay consistent, are those who are here for the long run. If you can't position yourself as that kind of person, then I don't think this space is for you. So yeah, peace out. As a banger.